Thingy. Okay. Hi, you guys. This is Shannon. We are totally in a different place. Well, not a different place. I'm still at the house, but I'm in my kitchenette area. So, because the kids are inside my room where I normally will be live at, so they were on the computer and then decided they would just sleep inside that room. So I had to pull all of my stuff and bring it into the kitchen area because there's a table that sits here. And then I like this dark chocolate backdrop. So today is Shout Out Saturday. And you guys usually know on Shout Out Saturday, we talk about different companies. And usually we will have our Afrocentric boutique who was on here last two times. And we had Afrocentric boutique. So if you guys are not familiar with Afrocentric boutique, you guys want to go and check them out. We had them showcased twice, and I appreciate the support. All you have to do is to do a shout out Saturday. Is it's just $5. $5 for shout out Saturday. You get 5 minutes, but it usually is going to be a little bit more than 5 minutes because we like to support folks. So right now we're going to be talking about Double Mint Radio. Hi, hello. You called me pastor. Wow, that is something interesting. Well, only God knows. That's for sure. Hello, Tinys. How you doing? I am on Restream, so I can't necessarily see you guys. Y'all know that I'll say I can't see you. Only if you say something, I'll be able to see you guys. So I am broadcasting live right now on Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube. Hi, Rita. Hi, Rita. Good morning. Thank you for ordering your shirt. Remember, you was gonna take a picture and send it to me so I could see it. Be sure to tag For Humanities, the business page for Facebook. And then if you like, please go and do a review. Go give me a review because you know how that is. You got to have social cred. Um, Give a review if you can. That would be great to get updated reviews of things. So for those of you guys who are here, thank y'all for coming. But we're doing Shout Out Saturday, and like I said, today I'm in the kitchen part of my house because the kids are in the room. So I decided to come in here. This is actually a different zone because I'm actually out where everyone else is. So if something comes through here, y'all get to hear all of that. So I usually am in that room. Hi, Debbie. Good morning, Debbie. I miss you. So I hear that you're, over at your dad's. So we'll talk, when you can. So right now, today in my first quarter, I know some of you guys know about my 1 through 4 quarters. And today, first quarter, my focus is again connecting. Focus on your connections. Who are you connected with? Who are you connected with, and then to what degree is that connection, and how you are connected, and how your connections is definitely going to take your next steps and next levels because again you're only as strong as your weakest link, as it says. So those are some focused things because again it's time to shift and pivot, however which way you're going to do that, but it's time. So today we're talking about, good morning, today we're talking about Shout Out Saturday, and today I'm going to shout out Double Mint Radio. So as you can see, the link down below is the website, but it also is going to be giving you some great offers, and I'm going to show a few of them to you and let you see that again the power of radio is in your hands. If you have been wanting to get on the radio and have an online radio show, this is a great time to do it. And keep in mind, you don't have to commit to your life. All we do ask is that you sign a 1 year contract so that you can take advantage of this great offer. So if you feel that you have a show that you can do, once a month, um, once a week, whatever it is that you feel that you would like to do, this is the opportunity to do it because the price to get on this introductory rate for this show is very, very low. And it's not regularly going to be this low. But of course, as you know, as a new company, you have to start somewhere. So what we're doing is giving everyone this opportunity to get in at the ground level and be a part of Doublemint Radio. So if you have wanted to start a radio show, maybe you already have one and you want to expand and get into another market. This particular market is going global. This one is going to be all over the world. And if you'd like to be heard all over the world or advertised all over the world, this is the opportunity. So there is advertisement, there's music. If you are an indie artist, are you an artist that is, up and coming and you want to have your music expanded wider than your current surroundings? Go global with this mobile app that we're going to be doing. It is a mobile platform for you to be able to go as broad and wide as you can. So if you're interested, go to this link that you see here below, and I'm going to kind of go through the website with you to show you where you can go. So Doublemint Radio is the place. It is a fresh, new, and exciting radio station that Fraser, Jamie Jams, and myself, we are the co-owners of this show, of this platform, and we want you to be a part of it. So go to www.doublemintradio.com, and that's doublemintradio.com, and be a part of what's fresh, be a part of what's culturally aware and what is using definitely a cultural lens to be sure that we are spreading news and positivity around. So keeping in mind that as a client of ours, and if you are with a cultural awareness and have a cultural understanding that, again, we are here to support and uplift, then we would like for you to be a part of Doublemint Radio. So keeping that in mind, because you will be fact checked. And that's just how that works, because we're not listening or, going to be having anything that's other than that. So we want you to be a part of Doublemint Radio so that you can be heard, seen, and broadcast all over the world. And we want you to be a part of that. So again, we are doing our shout out Saturday for Doublemint Radio. So go ahead and sign up. So I'm going to show you some of the things and then some of the regular offers so that you can see them. So this is, of course, the platform. Again, the power of radio is in your hands. And that's what we have here. So let's kind of just go. It has a couple of different slides that you can see. When music is your refuge. So when you want to refuge in music, you have poetic independence void of commercialism. Music diversity brings us together, and coming together for the love of music is definitely great. And marketing your business with radio, because music puts you in your feelings. And we know that promoting indie artists worldwide is the place to be. So Doublemint Radio, your fresh and inspiring radio station 24/7, because the power of radio is definitely in your hands. So we're going to go ahead and just go through a couple of things here. Is that your 24/7 uplifting and empowering radio station, a station with fresh, positive, and thoughtful, provoking, unfiltered radio shows impacted communities by bringing you indie artists from all over the world. So the most popular shows that we're going to be having is definitely things dealing with music, dealing with community, dealing with things that are most concerning to everybody. So being a part of Doublemint Radio community is a platform that we're going to open more doors with you and engage a broader audience. We're going to be creating new conversations all over the world, and we want you to be a part of it. So we have wonderful shows that will be coming. We have music. We're going to have shopping so that you can buy some of our, our merch from Doublemint Radio, designed by For Humanities. We're going to be advertising. We're going to have you so you can pick your plan. So pick your plan. These are some of the offers that are right now if you're going to be a part of it. And this would be our normal offers. Now you can do one show per week, and you could sign up at 1 year, and it's $100, and that's a little less than $2 a show. If you want 2 shows, you have the offer of doing $150. Again, this is for the whole year. So, I'm sure you can be able to find an investment opportunity to join and be a part of it. So if you want 5 shows, it's $220, and this is our regular plans that you could choose, which are still at a very good rate. because we want to give you the opportunity, because there should be no reason why you can't be heard. You could be a part of it. You could go global and you could be on Doublemint Radio. So these are our offers. All you got to do is come here and hit this register interest right there, and we'll be able to get your information and connect with us. So again, we have that Doublemint Radio, and hopefully you guys can see this. And I don't, okay, yeah, you guys could see it. So the thing is that we want to know if you have a message and you want to share with the world and you're looking to host your own radio show, then reach out to a global audience with your message at Doublemint Radio. So we have a number of special introductory offers from once a week to twice a week to daily. So if you have a morning show or a mid-morning show, and you want to be seen during the lunchtime or driving home in the evening, late at night, you want to come and check out our pricing packages and hit the one that works for you. So we have all of these different opportunities. You can have your name, the host, and what time you want to be doing. You got Eastern time. So these are some opportunities for you to check out and be a part of Doublemint Radio. So again, you can go to www.doublemintradio.com. So Doublemint Radio will offer you a chance to win either products, holiday cash offers, and giveaways. These are the things that we're going to be bringing to Doublemint Radio. So we want you to be a part of it. And if you're just getting started, you have some music and you're like, you know what, I don't think I'll have an opportunity anywhere else to start. This is where you can get your music in the rotation. Doublemint Radio is definitely going to be aiming to showcase some of the top indie artists around the world, and you will definitely have different genres of music that will fit the theme of a radio station and be inspiring at the same time. So if you would like to advertise because you have a business and you want to have your business, exposed and shared with people all over the world. So what we want to do is tell us about about these opportunities, and the Doublemint Radio is definitely going to play the biggest and the best hits from all over the world, upbeat songs that make you smile and sing along with in the car, dance when nobody's watching or when people are watching. Our playlist is definitely going to be deep and broad, and the sounds that we create is going to be great for Doublemint Radio and for the brand, because we aim to be the first for people to tune in all around the world with local news and information. Doublemint Radio presents the same and some of the biggest names that you're going to hear on this indie show. So the DJs, advertising, sponsorship opportunities, and current opportunities that are available. So we want you to be a part of it. So when we get down here into the marketing, and then this is some of the plans, is Doublemint Radio. It's going to be targeting a broad adult audience with a core of 25 to 44 years of age, but really it's for everybody who would love to be a part of it. The station aims to build a local heritage of global magnitude, which is invaluable to advertisers and wanting to tap into local communities. So this is the opportunity for you to connect with Doublemint Radio and be a part of what we're doing here. And these are some of the great things is that we have. If you'd like to reach a broader audience through the power of radio, you can get some 10-second commercial advertisement and once played over twice a day for 1 month, and that is $20 a month. And you could sign up for that. And if you want to do 4 times per day, it's $35. So again, just the same as if you were just imagine if you were paying for slots on social media ads. These are some opportunities for you to get your music or your advertising played all over the world. So this is what we have for you here. So just go ahead and go to doublemintradio.com and find out more. So at the same time is that understanding a little bit about Doublemint Radio. And we provide amazing listening experience from a variety of music shows from all over the world. We're going to bring you fresh atmosphere that helps you start your day. The partners at Doublemint Radio, we aim to provide you with a great radio station that is fresh. So we would love for you guys to, when we get started here, is to tune in daily and catch the broadcast full of impact and top quality shows on business, motivation, health, fitness, and more. So Doublemint Radio is definitely a fresh, feel-good station that is cutting edge, and it broadcasts 24/7. So we want you to listen when you want, where you want, online, in the car. Doublemint Radio is owned and operated by a group of entrepreneurs from all over the world. As a station, we aim to offer high quality services for your listeners and customers. So as we grow as a station, we aim to offer giveaways through competitions and wonderful gifts. These are our folks right here, as you can see. And we have Jamie Jam Frazier, John Drummond, and myself. So we definitely love for you guys to go and check us out. Again, doublemintradio.com. So again, we have our shout out Saturday for Doublemint Radio. So we want you to go and check it out. Be a part of the power of radio because it is in your hands and we want you to be a part of it. So again, that is one of our shout out Saturdays for today. So we're about to shift gears. And again, for those of you guys who are coming in on other broadcasting platforms, I cannot see you guys because I'm using Restream. And unless you say something, you say hi or something, then that's when I'll see you. So if I don't say hi, it's because I don't see you necessarily. You know, some advantages and disadvantages of technology. So we're going to jump right on into the next platform of the shout outs that we're going to be talking about today is Survive and Thrive. So of course you guys know we're going to be surviving and thriving October 9th and 10th, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. So Survive and Thrive, again, this is our platform. We are, of course, thanking Dragon Media Productions for the development of this website, and of course, the Fashion Umbrella Foundation and Baltimore Fashion Week. So despite the fact that, you know, we were going to be hosting our 4th annual virtual, now it's virtual, our conference that we've been hosting since 2017. We were going to be in Baltimore. So we still love Baltimore. So we are keeping our theme with our Baltimore connection, and that Survive and Thrive is going virtual. So we will be virtual, and our start of our time will be on Eastern Standard Time. So I'm on Pacific Standard, but we will be doing everything on Eastern Standard because we would have been in Baltimore this year. So we want you to be a part of it. We are looking for you to purchase tickets. So we're going to be changing our tag here. So just so that you know, we want you to go and check us out again on Survive and Thrive, CR.org. And this is where you can go and get yourself some tickets so you could be a part of Survive and Thrive. Now, the tickets for Survive and Thrive are only $35 for a 2-day, companionship with us, to be there to hear and do a meet and greet. We're going to be doing a meet and greet. We'd love for you to be a part of that. It's not going to be like all day. It's going to be on a Friday. So we're going to kick it off and launch it off with meet and greet on Friday, where you get to meet the speakers, you get to meet the vendors. We're going to have virtual vendors, so we're looking for you. We only have room for 5. So if you want to be a vendor, you want to go ahead and claim your spot right now, because again, we're only doing 5. And the great thing is that for you to be a vendor, you're going to be able to get promoted from now until October. This is the opportunity. And you guys know I go live every day, twice a day. So we definitely appreciate StreamYard for being one of our sponsors. We thank Bay Area Cleaning Professionals for also being one of our sponsors. And then, of course, we have the Fashion Umbrella Foundation, who's always a sponsor and supporting, and all of our other connections and folks that support the platform. Okay, they waking up, y'all. They waking up. They waking up and coming in here. So again, this is what we're doing. So anyway, we want you to come here and subscribe to get more information. You can click here and subscribe. You can become a sponsor. You can click this button right up top here. If you'd like to be a speaker, you can also click the speaker tab. You can also be a vendor, and this is what we're looking for you guys. And then too, grab your tickets. Grab your tickets. Tickets right here will take you directly to Eventbrite because that's the platform we're using for you to be a part of that. So the fourth annual virtual Survive and Thrive Cancer Recovery Conference is going to be by way of Baltimore because we were going to be at the War Memorial by support of the Fashion Umbrella Foundation and connecting us with that great venue, and we want you to be a part of it as well. So the ideal of this conference is definitely going to be a 2 day of powerful talks from October 9th and 10th. Um, the time is actually going to be determined because on Friday it'll be starting kicking off in the evening. We're hoping to have some great entertainment for you to be able to see, and then also to do some exclusive shopping. Doing exclusive shopping only provided here on with Survive and Thrive with the sponsors and the vendors that we have. So the Survive and Thrive Cancer Recovery Conference is going to offer uplifting and opting driven environment cancer survivors and for their families. The conference is definitely going to be a sigh of relief for if you, for only a moment, can definitely put cancer aside and not really worry about that. So the effects of cancer or anything, but it's going to allow the attendees to share their stories of perseverance and focus on recovery because that is what our goal is to focus on recovery. Now, through the Survive and Thrive Cancer Recovery Conference, we're going to give survivors back what cancer tried to take away and stay present with definitely having a live sounding board. And it's definitely going to be informing you with our amazing speakers who will restore hope, renew a mindset while instilling health, wealth, and to a better recovery. So if this is something that you know of a cancer survivor that needs to be a part of positivity because they probably are not doing well. And right now with COVID-19, it's even more of an emergency because they do have compromised immune system and other underlying health concerns. And they are very, very, vulnerable at this time. So we want you to be able to go and check us out. Be a part of what's moving, be a part of what's positive, be a part of what's new in life. And we want you to connect with us on this conference. Again, as I said, the tickets are only $35. So we want you to be a part of it. And it's a 2 day, $35 spot. So you get to come for 2 days and you get to be a part of the meet and greet networking. You also get to listen and hear some of our great folks that are going to be there, some of our conference goers and some of our speakers who will be talking and sharing with you some of the things and their expertise. We're looking forward to it. So of course, this is from last year. So we're working on the new information. So if you've seen what we did last year, you would see these were our speakers. We had a great opportunity to have these speakers. Again, we had the gracious Anthony Michelle with the House of Anthony Michelle, who was debuting her collection of wonderful pieces that she designed and created herself. We definitely appreciate our sponsors from last year, and we look forward to our sponsors from this year. We appreciate Branch Basics and Bay Area Cleaning Professionals, Ashes to Beauty, the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. We'll appreciate Fire and Faith Apparel, Fresh Flow Entertainment, and the Mommy Juggler, and definitely Jim Vogel with RandomWriterAdvice.com, Karma Wellness Water, and Ms. Naturally Patricia. We thank Campbell and Campbell Construction, Natasha Kemp, and of course Self-Inspired Apparel, Sit, Sip, and Chat. We appreciate Skinny Teas and of course StreamYard, who is a returning sponsor and supporting, and Woman of the Word Ministries. So go and check it out right here and get more information. Get your email, get other announcements that are coming, and subscribe now and go right here. So again, we appreciate you guys connecting with us on this Shout Out Saturday, and we look forward to bringing you more about Survive and Thrive so that you can be a part of what we're doing and learn more. So thank all of you guys for coming. Definitely have a great Saturday. I got a lot of things to do, so I'm going to go ahead and get moving. It is only 7:55, so that means we've been doing pretty dang good on timing. So again, we are definitely looking at how we're, reclaiming our time. So I thank all of you guys for coming, and for those of you guys who are going to be on the replay, and for those of you guys on Facebook, and if I have not said hello, is because I can't see you. And I know you're saying some things because people are, and then I'll go back and I'll see it. But again, there's some plus and minuses about, being all fancy and using this technology. But we definitely appreciate you guys for being here. So if you're looking to be a vendor, the vendor tables, virtual tables, are $60 for one day, and it's $100 for 2 days. The great thing about the 2 day vendor spot is that you get a little mini commercial. We're going to be providing you with a sample of what that looks like. So for those of you guys who are, on the 2 day, the 2 day is basically $50 each day. So that is definitely affordable. If you need time to be able to pay, you could pay one time using a PayPal, and then you could pay another time until you got your $100 paid up. We have different opportunities because our goal is to raise $5,000. We want to raise $5,000 so that we can support cancer survivors with covering the cost of their copay. We want to be able to support them with paying their copay so that they don't have to worry about that when it's time for them to go to treatment. Because believe it or not, regardless of what we know, that this country is very, very abundant, but cancer treatment, you're going to have to pay for that for yourself. And if you don't have the funds to do so, then you don't get treatment. And if you don't have the resources to be able to connect to the open market, then you don't get the treatment. So you have to keep those things in mind. Everything that you see out here is not real as far as for everybody. And even though there's big, major organizations that get billions of dollars, everyone still doesn't get to, there's a lot of red tape, if you will, and there is a lot of red tape around that. So everyone doesn't get to take advantage of the funds that everyone donate to every day. So if you'd like to be able to be a part of Survive and Thrive and be our sponsor and donate, you can. You can go to surviveandthrivecr.org and find out more, and you could donate here because you see every year we're doing something and we're bringing hope and connections to those who are survivors. We're not in the research field. We're not in the, take this medicine field. We're in the recovery. Recovery is every day, and recovery is real. Recovery is what gets people back into the world. Recovery is what gets people back into their communities, back into the workforce, because there is a big loss when someone who leaves their job because due to illness. Now, we're specifically focusing on cancer. So again, we want to talk about all sickness matters. Yes, it does. But in this case, we're talking about cancer right now. So that's what our focus is. And when we look at cancer and the loss of a community, the loss of the job, the loss of connection, and the loss of intelligent access to knowledge from people who were in jobs that are now diagnosed with cancer, that's a loss to the community. It's a big loss. So if you look at the loss that a job or a business will lose when someone who has been diagnosed with cancer is no longer there, that is a big loss on your to your growth of your company. So some of you guys, and I know from one particular year, I reached out to people to be sponsors, and you have to understand that cancer and any other sickness, but again, we're not talking about other sicknesses, we're talking about cancer right now. So when we look at cancer, a lot of people who it's not a concern for them because it's not in their family immediately, at least not right now, it's not. But unfortunately, just give it some time, unfortunately to say, but that's just what it is. Cancer is one of those things that are growing and growing. Now, we also had quoted and gave you information from the American Cancer Society, and we talked about cancer and how the spread of cancer, and then of course knowing California and Florida has the biggest cases of cancer, which is very, very crazy because again, you got these two states that are full of, happiness and sun and all of those things. But these are the two biggest places of where cancer is the highest, So when we look at the statistics of cancer and we look at the comparison of how cancer is growing out there in the community and in your community, it's very astounding to see that. And what I'm doing now is just kind of taking us to the American Cancer Society and some of the factoids of facts of what they are talking about as far as how cancer affects our communities and our individuals as well. So let's move some of this stuff out of the way because we want you to see what's going on. So we're going to go to cancer and statistics and find out more about what it is. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and let you guys see a little bit about what the American Cancer Society has put out in some of the statistics about cancer. So as you can see here on the screen, that the American Cancer Society has looked at from 2020 alone, you see you got 1,806,950 new cancer cases. And of course we see the deaths, but we're looking into life. That's what we're looking at. And this is every day. So if we look at on every minute, 3 cases every minute, 3 new cases. So if 1 minute passed, there's another 3 cases. Another minute passed, you got 30 minutes that go past. Just imagine, do the math. So when we look at it on a day, we got 150,580 new cases. Now, if you want to know, and that's on cancer. Now, this right here is the number that is the biggest as far as what's going on as far as which one is the highest estimated. Now, you want to know why breast cancer get all the money? Because look, there's 279,100 cases. Now, keep in mind, 2020 is not even over. We only got 6 months into it. Well, 7, about to be 8. But look what's happening here. The reason for that is that breast cancer is the highest recorded estimated of new cases. Now, when we look over here at deaths, again, we know it's lung cancer. You can't breathe. If you can't breathe, then that's what happens. Again, understand what I just said. So these are some of the things is that, and then again, the highest next statistic on diagnoses is lung cancer. So it goes from breast cancer to lung cancer to prostate to colorectal to melanoma, being out in the sun, urinary bladder and cancer. So these are the statistics from what is being recorded by the American Cancer Society. Now, when we look at states, when we look at your state, and if you want to find out more about your state, you can go here, of course, and go here to the American Cancer Society and find out more. But when we look at states, the top one is California at 172,040. And then the next highest one is Florida at 150,500. So depending on what your state is, and we're just going to go down each one so you guys can see. So when we look at the first one being Alabama, we have Alaska, we have Arizona, we have Arkansas, have California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico said no, we not reporting anything. We dealing with it. Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas. Texas was next. Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Wyoming doesn't have a big number, but keep in mind, cancer is everywhere. And we already seen on the number of statistics with every day. So for 2020, and we're only in, when this was done was probably before the whole onset of 2020. But we look at 1 million, almost 2 million new cases every month. How many people are there in the world? So for those of you guys who know, who are cancer survivors, this conference is for you. And we want you to be a part of it. So go to surviveandthrivecr.org, be a sponsor today. If you'd like to be a vendor, you also can go there and get more information about what we're doing. And you can definitely go and check us out right there. Again, here is the 4th annual virtual Survive and Thrive Cancer Recovery Conference. We're going virtual because, again, we don't want to risk anyone. I don't want to risk myself. So again, check us out, be a part of this conference, share it with your friends, tell people about it. If you can't come and you can't be a sponsor, then share it with someone who can, and be in the room. But you can be in the room. $35 will get you in the room. If you'd like to be a sponsor and sponsor a ticket for a survivor, you can. $35, that's a pizza, for the night with some drinks. Just spare a pizza, spare it with us. Give us $35 so that you can be a part of this conference and be in the room, because the conference is going to have many speakers that are talking about a lot of things. I've done inbox all kinds of people last night, to be a part of it and to come. And some celebrities, they're at home anyway. You at home anyway. So, this would be one event you don't have to wear a mask. You don't have to wear a mask to this event. You don't have to practice social distancing. You can be all up and personal. It doesn't matter. We don't mind. You're in your home. So, that's your area. So come to the 4th annual Survive and Thrive Cancer Recovery Conference. We definitely want you to be there. We appreciate all of you guys for coming. Again, I am Shannon with Survive and Thrive, and Shannon with For Humanity. So appreciate everybody for coming this morning. Be sure to share this out. Let other people know about it. And we'd love to talk to you guys about more about Survive and Thrive. Go to the website that you see right down here below and find out more. Get yourself on that subscription list to find out more. And if you want to contribute, maybe you want to help host our next one. We're going with the Lord, and hopefully that next year we are virtually or physically somewhere. But we have to still stay cognizant of that. So, well, thank you guys for popping in here. You guys have a wonderful Saturday, and you take care. Bye-bye.